nothing is in isolation, right? Everything is interconnected. How things feed and help each other grow, when things are stressed, how things pull back.
The more that we can recognize that that is the actual quality of the world, that ultimately it's a unity, I think the more that we can act as if that were the case and make things work better, discover together how to make things work better.
The universe is basically a constellation of networks. There are biological networks, there are neurological networks, there are technological networks, and there are social networks. And then there are impact networks, deliberate human networks for positive social and environmental change.
I think networks are probably the perfect structure for today's world.
There has to be a mechanism by which all these organizations can work together.
To bring different people from different sectors to come together for a common goal and for a common good that then achieves an impact, something that wouldn't have otherwise happened if they hadn't come together.
With networks, we have the flexibility to innovate and to address challenges in real time.
You should always be thinking, what can't we do alone that we could do if we work together?
Impact networks provide a pathway for engaging across geographies, sectors, and organizations to do more together than we could ever do alone.
There's a real intentionality that comes with an impact network that is very different from networking or just having like a vast pool of people who you call your network.
If your network has a purpose or multiple purposes to achieve certain types of impact, you follow a certain type of cadence in the building of it to being able to then sustain it over time.
That model of everyone works together and then something very cool arises out of that without any one person being like, here's our plan. Like, as the manager of the network, I'm not the boss of the network. I work for them.
The secret sauce would be trust. When you have the trust of your members, I think everything just flows. You're able to unlock so much.
Leadership always matters, but this is not hierarchical leadership. Command and control are replaced with connection and collaboration. Network leaders support others to discover what they can do together that they could never do alone.
I think in my heart, I wish more people would embrace networks, but networks are complex and they're messy and they're hard. And simpler is hierarchy and ownership and control. And so I think the default becomes that mechanism as opposed to the opportunity and the potential that networks afford.
What's more effective?
I would say that networks in the end are going to show us the way forward.